Okay, so this is just a short review of the Steinhart Racetimer. I had a quick look on YouTube before I bought this watch at the other video reviews. There's two out there. There's a one in German. German guy does it for the orange and brown version of it, I think it is. So unfortunately that wasn't too helpful to me. There's another one out there as well. An English guy does it. He doesn't really show you that many good shots of the watch itself, unfortunately. He does talk about it in detail though, but not very helpful. So hopefully this video will help you make a decision on whether you actually want to purchase the watch or not. So I've had this about maybe 3-4 months so far. It's been flawless. I know Steinhart do have some small QC issues, misaligned bezels and small things like that, misaligned GMT hands. This one has been perfect. I can't complain about it at all. So it's all titanium bracelet, clasp. The only part I think that isn't titanium is this bezel, which I think is a polished stainless steel. Other than that, the rest of the watch is titanium. It has a sapphire crystal in the front and a sapphire exhibition crystal on the back. Screw down case back, solid end links, and it has an adjustable bracelet with screws as opposed to pins, which is really handy for sizing it. But just on the bracelet it doesn't come with the watch. The watch comes on a blue leather strap with orange stitching, which is actually really nice, really good quality strap. That comes with like a stainless steel deploying butterfly kind of clasp. But the bracelet, the titanium bracelet, is extra. You have to order that separately. I think they are €95, and you have to order the end links as well. I think they're €5. So you're spending another £100 to get it on the titanium bracelet. The watch itself is €940 on the website. It's a bit cheaper if you're ordering from outside the EU. You don't pay the VAT. So it uses the Value 7750, which is used in tons of watches. This version isn't decorated really at all. The only custom part of it is the rotor. Steinhart have added their own gold rotor. Other than that, it's just kind of stock. There's no mention of the water resistance rating on the back of the watch, but on the website it says 5 ATM, or 50 meters, which isn't really water resistant. It's more kind of splash proof. It does have screw down pushers and a screw down crown, but I don't think I'd trust it near water really at all. But having said that, it is a chronograph. You're not going to be going diving with it. You're not really going to be swimming with it either. So just start the chronograph there. So you have your second hand, which is rotating there at the moment, minutes, and this one is half-hour increments. So black one here is your hour marker, and this is just the normal small seconds hand, which rotates all the time. And you have your day and your date. Just reset this. One thing though, the crown, I think it will be quite easy to cross thread it, so you're better off kind of winding it backwards till you hear a little click into the groove, and then tightening it up. So one thing to note about this watch, the diameter is 44 millimeters, but the lug to lug is actually massive. It is 56 millimeters. So you can see it has quite long lugs. So it wears kind of big. If you're into small dress watches, if you wear 36 mil or 38 mil, 40 mil, or even normal 42mm. If you wear a 42mm Steinhart Ocean 1 and you think that's about as big as it can get for you, don't buy this watch because it's going to be too big for you. If you're like me and you don't really care what size your wrist is and what size the watch is, once it doesn't look absolutely ridiculous, then go ahead and buy it. Modern watches in general are getting bigger and bigger. 44mm isn't massive really by any stretch of imagination, but the lug to lug is very long. So if you have a flat wrist that's around 7 inches, I would say you probably pull it off. If you have a round wrist, you probably won't pull it off. It'll probably look ridiculous because the lugs will hang over the edges of your arm. Having said that, though, it's just personal preference. It's up to you. It's your own personal taste. Some people like to wear oversized things. So, whatever you think yourself, really. That's it, really. That's all I have to say about it. As I say, it is a great watch. I've had no issues with it. I'll just give you a quick shot on the wrist. I have 7-inch wrist, which is slightly flat. So you can have a look. You can see that it does. It sits quite high on the wrist as well. It's a tall watch. I like it. It gives good wrist presence. It's quite large. As you can see, it's really nice. Just one more thing to mention actually is the shade of blue. If you're looking at the pictures on the Steinhart website, it appears as if the blue is kind of quite dark, where in reality it's not. It's more of a light coloured powder blue. It's very hard to capture it on camera. You really have to. It's completely different when you see it with your naked eye. But it does look well. It's great. It's an inexpensive alternative to, say, a Tudor Monte Carlo Heritage Chrono. I know it is slightly different, but it obviously takes some kind of cues from that. It's a very functional watch. I'd highly recommend it. Okay, thanks for watching.